when last we left our heroes, you folks were pondering your orb.
Woo! Ponder the orb.
Now what?
Right, as we starting,
sorry.
Levelis, no. Who's holding it?
I'm holding it. No, we
Levelis is holding it, yes.
Yeah.
And right now there's a face staring at us saying, "You're not Blooddrinker Vrin."
Right. But the orb goes dark after that.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. He hung up on us.
Oh, well, that's great because I was going to cover it back up with the fabric anyway, with the rag.
Fool of a took.
Can we ask? This is Vanasaur talking to Levelis. Can we ask your?
That doesn't sound like Vanasaur.
Can we ask? Let me think. This is now so Driscoll. Can we ask the arm, the Remainer, what the orb is? Have we done that? I don't think we did we?
That's what we were planning to do.
Right, let's do it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry.
What does the orb do? That's a good question.
Look, what have we stolen? What have we stolen?
Remainer. Hey, Remainer. What is this orb?
I don't know why I'm so like, oh Christ, again with the. This is my idea. I don't know why I'm so exasperated by it.
Exasperated by yourself.
I am. Well, I mean, everybody else is. Why shouldn't I be? All right. So Dale Levelis asks Remainer, "What is this orb?"
Yeah.
Correct. All right.
Yes.
When you say Remainer, the little blue light in your palm lights up. And when you ask it, what is this orb? The lights, little yellow and white lights inside your arm, deep inside your arm go blink, 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 blink. And then the Remainer says,
Midnight Stones, 7 obsidian orbs created by the legendary astral smith, a fleeting memory of gossamer wings. 6 of these orbs are 10 inches in diameter, the Planet Stones. Each holds a permanent scrying enchantment. The 7th and largest stone is known as the Black Sun Stone. It is several feet in diameter and must be installed in a permanent location in order to function. Whoever masters a planetary stone can communicate with any owner of another Midnight Stone. The elemental lore master Vartok Kor speculated that the Midnight Stones were dimensional anchors. Once installed, they could be used to create a quasi-permanent intramanifold bridge. Because of their ancestral imprint, only another elf would be able to manifest such a bridge. The bridge would be temporary. The energies required to project an area across the intramanifold would dissipate slowly over time until the projected area was returned to its original manifold. The radius of the area is a function of the size of the Midnight Stone.
This thing is a Midnight Stone? Is that what he called it?
Yeah.
now it's going to be up to Jerry to take that and make it sound like science fiction in the actual real video.
Okay.
It's like it connects to other Midnight Stones, right? That's what I heard. So it's like a communication.
Yeah, can we get
device?
the script dropped in chat at all?
You mean you weren't taking notes?
No, I got that exactly typed out as you were saying it. No.
But there's a bigger one of these that you can like teleport stuff through.
Yeah, the Black Sun Stone.
Yeah, Zoga is scratching his head a little bit. Permanent scrying enchantment. Does that mean that like it's constantly like there could always be somebody on the other end there?
Oh, does that mean we can FaceTime this guy again and show him our butts?
They might be able to find us because we have this.
But we might be able to figure out where they are because we have this.
Are we supposed to be like... I'm assuming our characters are not aware of like the stuff that happened in the fiction that you posted, right, Colville?
Your characters aren't, but you guys are.
I'm just saying from a, like we need to consider the tactical advantages and disadvantages of...
Yeah.
We could use it to find them. That's great. They can use it to find us. We'll just need to be prepared for that.
So the Black Sun Stone has to be in a permanent location.
That's the big one. That's the Master Stone.
Okay. Whoever
masters a planetary stone can communicate with the owner of another Midnight Stone.
You guys
we kind of communicated.
Yeah, you guys already kind of did that, right? You saw that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've somehow mastered it of sorts.
I'm really interested in the dimensional anchors and intramanifold bridge stuff, though. Like, clearly that's how they're planning to get across, right? Like, I would imagine.
They could be used to create a quasi-permanent intramanifold bridge. Ancestral imprint, which is elvish. Only elves can manifest a bridge. And the whole thing about the manifold thing is that you're trying to draw two, like, manifolds closer together, right?
Well, that's happening all by itself. You don't have to do it. They don't have to do anything. That's just happening naturally. It's like,
I thought that was like the deal with the Dusk elves or something.
That is the deal with the Dusk elves.
So which stone do we have? It says a planetary stone can communicate with the owner of another midnight stone.
Yeah, so the
what
midnight
we have.
stones are all 7 of them. There are 6 planetary stones amongst that. So midnight stones, umbrella term. Planetary stones is 6 of those 7. And then there's the black sunstone, which is the big one, which is also a midnight stone, but it's different from a planetary stone.
Yeah, and that thing.
Is that correct?
Yes, that is
We've
correct.
got a
And
planetary stone.
the sunstone is way too big for like one person to carry around. I mean, maybe Anna could do it. Maybe Orin could do it.
I'm pretty strong.
Yeah, 20 strength is no joke. 20 strength is like
Hold it above my head.
20 strength is like stronger than Conan, right? It's strong. 18 is normal human
Any
maximum.
strengths as well. I can carry it.
2 of you together could definitely carry it.
Right. Man, we're strong, Anna. Me and you should
We can just like toss it
crack
back and
some
forth.
heads. Yeah. Let's go.
Feels like a basketball.
Well, actually, it is. It is the planetary stones are. I mean, the black sunstone is about the same like size as a medicine ball, and really heavy.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. We should really be asking more questions.
How do we master a stone?
Yeah. Hey, Romana, how do we master a stone?
Using nom nom nom.
I was just thinking about like as like Labella's like eating a sandwich and like with the hand that's supposed to be talking
Hey,
back.
Remainer. Yeah, nom. Like she's at a cafe and she's asking the waiter, "Hey, Remainer.
Remaining.
While I work on my mint julep, can you tell me what the Remainer in its archaic sage language describes the process of attuning to a magic item?"
Oh.
Okay.
In 4th edition, what is the process of attuning to a magic item?
Magic
I'm looking
items.
at what Zoga said about if an elf masters the planetary stone, they could project a bridge to the place where the Dusk elves are. And it would last, based on what the Remainer said, quasi-permanent, temporary, dissipate slowly over time, or the energy is required.
Radius of the area is a function of the size of the midnight stone.
So it's like the bigger the stone, the bigger the radius, presumably.
Here's the thing. I'm just thinking they're gonna use it for evil. Sure, yes, good. But could we use it for
Evil?
getting humans?
Could we use it for evil?
Could we use it for evil?
That's
Always the question.
brilliant.
Evil will always win
We'd
because
be able
good
to-
is dumb.
Now you see that evil will always triumph, because good is dumb.
Use that to get the humans through Bloodskull territory.
Right.
Is this the thing? Crap, what was it? Where it was like you could go through, but to come back through, you had to go back to the same point you'd entered at.
Unless you had like there was an asterisk on that, if I remember correctly. And I
we weren't
think
sure about how
these
a lot of it
stones are
worked.
that asterisk.
Yeah, the Remainers. Yeah,
Because the Remainer described like magical items that let you go between, and we were like, oh, like the arrows. But I
Yeah, the
mean, hey,
arrows are just
Remainer,
horrible.
would this orb count as one of them?
what
I think
is
that's totally what it is.
the Remainer doesn't understand your question? Could you formulate it in a more formal way? Could this be one of those? Is a little
I
vague.
think it's like Jeopardy.
Yeah. Yeah. What is Remainer? I'm just thinking as I speak, which is a great way to do it. Can we use this orb to travel to Dusk.
Yes.
What would be the radius of the effect?
Yeah, it's about. I don't know how the Remainer would express this. You would probably use a formula, like a mathematical formula. But if the Remainer says, here's how you figure it out. It's this many feet for every inch or whatever. And then, whoever the smartest person in the group is going to go, that means it's about a 30-foot radius, right? 60 foot across.
Six squares.
It's going to be 5. It's going to be a radius. It's going to be a circle. And the radius, which is center to edge, is 5 squares. So big.
Across the way, 10 squares total.
Correct, yeah.
That's pretty big.
A circle, 10 squares. A circle 50 feet across.
We'd be able to fit everyone in that
10 squares
area, wouldn't we?
Circle.
We'd be able to fit everyone in that.
Depends on what you mean by everyone.
So?
How does this look, I wonder? Because, like, it's just going through to another manifold, right? So I'm guessing it's not like you don't, like, blip out of existence. You just fade into the other one.
That is a reasonable conclusion to draw, especially given your background. This is an elf artifact. You're an elf. Yeah. Like, it wouldn't look like a bridge to you guys. It would just look like, well, you'd have to try it and find out what it looks like.
Is it
sorry.
Can we use it, like, now? Like, can like, me and Dale, like, test using it and to go through and then just come back?
Yeah, let's test you and I and one of the non-elves to see whether they come too.
I mean, raw.
As a control.
Zoga said he'll go.
Cool.
I'll stay here with Co.
Well, it's going to take an hour to attune to the stone.
Jeez. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. While we're asking questions, Remainer, I remembered in the break between sessions, we have seen dead bodies that look like our own bodies, shot with the obsidian arrows. But how is that possible?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you remembered to ask that question.
Thank goodness Pastel wrote it down.
Yeah, nice.
So I don't have this written down, but the Remainer would explain. The Remainer explains that the manifold nature is fractal, and that certain possibilities can be reflected backward. And that if you see your own dead body with a black arrow in it, that would mean this is like an alternate version of you from the future that was in Equinox and was hit with one of these arrows and it took you to this world or something like that. It's basically like it's like an alternate it's like a version of you from an alternate reality where things went different.
Where I sucked and died.
And that's
I'm just living that right now. I'm living alternate versions of myself from the future.
Well, wait, is that...
What?
Hang on. Is that not a warning? Right? Because we also saw the dead bodies of the humans. Right? Like, and so we saw us, we saw the humans. Is that like saying if we actually try and use this orb to go through Dusk to rescue, to get them out of the forest, we're basically just going to our deaths?
What we saw was a potential outcome.
That's kind of what woads do. Like, woads don't obey cause and effect.
Yeah.
So it's like asking an elf in the woad, hey, why is there a dead body here? They'd be like, I don't know. Like, could be a lot of reasons. Like, cause and effect don't work in here the way they do out there.
Okay.
So you sort of can't try to reason backwards, right, and figure out exactly how did this happen. It's like, what do you mean? The idea of cause and effect was invented by the dwarves. Right? That's not something we worry about. And the woad is where we keep that original world alive. So that's one of the things woads do, is they show you things that could have been, or might be, or were, or weren't.
The woad remembers when time did not yet hold dominion. Things will happen. Some after, some before, but they will happen.
or they will have had happened.
So, with those bodies having the black arrows in them, and then us knowing that if we stab ourselves with 3 black arrows, we get sent to the other side, like, presumably that's just what happened with everybody there, is like our versions of ourselves that were already in that universe just got.
Well,
You know.
one good piece of news is that we know how to not be sent between worlds with black arrows anymore. So at least we know that those versions of reality can't happen.
Whoa. Oh. Well, unless we just get shot with arrows.
That's
Right.
true.
That's what I was
But-
assuming.
I mean, it's
But
that would be. I hate to say this because I'm sort of overruling what a player is saying about their character, but that would be a very unusual thing for Levelis to say, I think, because Levelis and probably also Orin would be familiar with lots of stories. You know, the fairy tales that you tell elven children about some elf going, well, this action is safe because I saw this and that definitely can't happen, and then the woad makes it so that thing they thought that can't happen, so I'm safe. Absolutely fucking happens. And they're like, oh, it was my hubris, my knowledge. I thought I had figured this out.
Oh,
Right. So you can't,
elven whammies.
Okay.
you can't, it would be dangerous to draw conclusions based on what the woad shows you.
Dale is thinking about the lack of footprints around them.
Well, that's unlikely because they were like, their footprints belong to a different version of the woad. Like that whole, like just their bodies ended up here, not all of the events leading up to their death.
That makes sense. All right. I get what you're saying.
Well, if it's going to take us a little bit before we can fire up the portal gun, I just want to pitch something to the group, you know, just a soft underhand idea.
Let's forget these villagers and start a band. Go on tour.
Yeah.
Go on tour.
Why not?
I've got all this adventure has given me great ideas for band names. So please join me. So there's this hobgoblin Blooddrinker guy who's out looking for us. And I feel like we just sort of, you know, bolstered our resolve quite a bit. And I think maybe we should just go and meet him halfway and finish him off.
Yeah, so we know when they passed us, there were like, how many? Do we remember?
There were 5.
Oh, I counted. Where's my
lost
notebook? I have it written in a notebook.
Levelis remembers.
And that was Blooddrinker, right? He was out. The
Yeah.
Yep.
flail of
It was-
Yongrog was
yeah.
in the tower, right?
It was the Blooddrinker. It was all the spearmen. It was one spellcaster guy that we hadn't even seen before.
Oh god.
That's good note taking.
Yeah, I have it. I have it more accurately somewhere.
Okay, so
I'm going to disappear for a second while I find my notebook.
so there were two. Okay, but it sounds like there were two big baddies,
There was-
Blooddrinker and Spellcaster,
yeah.
and then a bunch of spearmen.
Yeah, there were
Like,
4.
oh,
There were. I hate to say this after Dale went to go grab her notes, but yeah, there were 4 spear soldiers. Those are not minions. Those are the guys that
Right.
when you charge them, they lower their spear.
were rough, yeah.
And you
They were
impale
rough.
yourself on them. Yeah,
Yep.
Fuck those guys.
indeed.
Now we're also still invisible right now, so we could get a little bit of an upper hand right before we reveal ourselves, if we did go with this.
I have the deets
Man.
if anyone wants to.
Yeah. What
So
are the
the-
deets?
The peeps outside the tower included Blooddrinker Vrin, a warcaster, and 4 spearmen, so a total of
that's
6
good
were
to
in
know.
that party.
Yeah.
And inside the tower was the Flail of Yonrog, 2 archers like normal archers on the second floor, 6 minions, and 2 super archers on the top floor.
Okay.
What's the benefit to going and trying to kill this person?
Gets
Like,
to
won't-
flip his
won't the
They're
other
out
side-
looking for
Yeah.
us. They might
Okay.
find our trail from when we approached the tower the first time and be able to trace it back to the villagers.
Okay. Yeah, you sold me.
If they're out looking for us, they could find them.
That is true. What do we say?
And I
4,
mean, if-
6 total.
And if we want to hit if we want to go back to the villages now, then we will need to make sure that that we're not like followed and stuff.
Well,
By
I wonder
killing them,
if
is what
like
I'm saying.
the way the scrying works on these midnight stones, like do we know like what we're doing here? Would it be bad to like bring this anywhere near the people?
Remainer, can others in possession of a Midnight Stone tell where each Midnight Stone is?
No.
Okay, awesome.
Oh,
The best they'd be able to do, the limits, the limits of knowledge would be the limits of the scrying spell.
Hey, Justice.
Yeah.
This ruby arm is really coming in handy.
Oh my god.
really? Jeez.
How do I mute you?
It's just
yeah.
upsetting.
Pretty easy, actually. Just right-click on Discord and mute.
You could just say this all and just write it in chat.
Hey everybody, remember Tom Schmuck? He was cool. Anyway.
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember him.
I love it.
Anyway, yeah. So that's.
I just realized something. I'm going to confess a failure of mine as a dungeon master. We're playing 4th edition, but I forgot. So when I designed the Midnight Stones, they operate using 5th edition properties.
Oh my god.
So if you want to know how a Midnight Stone works, you got to look up a crystal ball in 5th edition.
Okay. Wait, that's fine.
Make it up.
Just mix those additions.
Am I allowed to?
Dude,
That's fine. Yeah,
that be-
I did it. Why shouldn't you be allowed to do it?
So,
Anyway,
I
who
looked
cares?
at crystal ball. Yeah.
Crystal ball.
Scrying. You can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence of you. So can we just use this to spy on where old Blooddrinker Vrin is with
Well, no,
his
'cause
4 spear stabbies?
We've got his thing. though.
Right, so we can
I
see
beg your
where he
pardon.
is.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right, we'll do a scrying spell and say I want to see where Blooddrinker, because for all we know they might be like 5 minutes away from this tower as well, about to ambush us. But if we use the ball, we can see where they are. Like, are they on the way to the villages? Are they on the way back to the tower? So we can use the orb to spot. We know the others are trapped in a tower for now, but we can use this
Very
to see where
temporarily.
they are. Yeah.
You can talk to them?
I don't
We've
know
all
if we wanna-
grounded now, though, haven't we? We all stuck nails in our shoes?
Yeah, I'm going to say I have.
Straight through my foot.
Because you said it, yes, for sure.
Just want to make sure that we get that out there before we encounter any archers.
Can we give it a go? Do you think we can spy on him? He won't be able to see us. They don't have
Worst case scenario, we could just
orb.
annoy him. Just keep
Is your
prank calling
refrigerator
him.
running?
Yeah.
We need an hour though.
I don't,
Yeah, would we need to be attuned before we could do that?
Yep.
oh yeah. Well, I don't know if we really have an hour. Like they just passed by us, you know, in game time, not that long ago, right? So
You would have
We
to
could
hide
probably-
somewhere, wouldn't we, if we needed an hour? That's true, actually. So when they went past us, they were going like away from the tower, and then we went back to the tower. So I don't know where they were going or where they would have gone after that. Maybe they're just using a patrol route they already always use. Who knows? Just don't know, do we, where they are? That's why I was hoping we could spy on them with the orb. But if we need an hour, that kind of buggers that up a bit.
try to track him.
Yeah. I get the idea, right? If we kind of get a jump on them, they're split up. Right, we know these, when they're all together in that tower, we were pretty knackered, right? We had to retreat. We had no choice. So
Yeah.
this might be our time. Well, they're split up. They're split up, right? They're not near each other. One group is trapped.
At least
they
try
can't-
and take out the...
At least try and take out, what are we talking, 6? Now we know those spears are nasty. We don't know what this spellcaster can do. I'm sure Blooddrinker Vrin isn't too friendly, but
and we took some chunks out of a few of them.
this might be our chance, because they get back to that tower, they're going to put that bridge back, then they're all going to be back together, and together they're a formidable tactical unit that we're kind of a bit up shit creek without a paddle, right? If we're going to try and take them.
And I suppose that was the original.
We shouldn't
plan
let them
too,
regroup.
wasn't it?
Your mom's got a formidable tactical unit.
Oh my god.
Have you been looking?
So that sounds like we're in, yeah?
I think, yes, Savannahsaur is saying, yes, Zoga. We find, we track, we kill.
Alright, let's start tracking.
Now, I guess we go back to the spot where they first passed us, right? And then see if we can track them back from there.
Okay. That's easy
I
to do.
mean, I'm kind of, yeah, as long as everyone's good. But yeah, I think that's the best way to move forward.
Yeah.
I realized something exciting.
There's a lot of nodding in chat. Okay, good.
Man.
Meaningful glances and solemn nods.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we're going into a battle again, I know, but I think it's the best time to do this. Come on, Wöderhead. We've defeated dragons. We can do this.
Dragon singular.
Remember, I always fabricate this story a little bit whenever I tell it, so it might be dragons now.
Yeah.
There were 10 dragons.
A horde of
Would
dragons.
one of you elves like to see if you can find the trail? I think you like.
Yeah, I always forget.
Who's our good
which-
tracker? I think it's Levelis. Mine are all the same, and I'm just gonna take a look.
I'll go ahead and use my perception to look around and see if I can figure out.
Oh yeah. Find tracks.
Oh, I
find
got a
tracks.
plus. I'm quite good on perception.
I think nature is fine tracks.
Nature plus 2.
Oh, maybe not.
22.
Maybe
That
it's
is
perception.
My elf eyes.
We get confused by this every single time.
Also, we saw where they were going, so I mean, I think
Yeah.
we
yeah,
could
we know
probably.
that direct.
But since then,
Oren has
you have gone
rolled
back to the
perception,
tower
and I'll
and then
roll
come.
nature. So those are
Nice.
whichever one you want to use. I changed my dice to be ruby red.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
nice.
cool.
Good
Touch.
move.
I like
That's
that.
cool. I wish they had more like. I wish they had like opacity and interior lighting and stuff
sick.
like that. It's the dice they've got are cool, but they could be a lot cooler. All right. Well, between Oren and Levelis, either one of those should be sufficient, especially considering that these guys they're not trying to hide, right? So you are easily able to. You're easily able to find these guys, and in fact, they are. You pick up their trail, and they are. The trail is going away from you. So, and you know that they are headed back this way now because of the last time you saw them. So you could technically just like set up an ambush for them, especially if you're still invisible.
Let's set up an ambush for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
Make the most of these invisibility ferns.
Yeah, we're still in. But as soon as we like make an attack or something like that, we will reveal ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you do it.
Wait, then
as soon
what
as
was
you-
it like when we were all looking at each other and nodding? Like, we're invisibles and just like looking at vague shapes and nodding.
You just,
Everyone
it's just
agrees, right?
everybody has a hand on somebody else's face, so that when they nod, you can just feel it. You can feel it. You're like, yeah, I get it. Which means each of you have like
my chalk.
each of you have 2 hands on your face and your hands on 2 other people's faces. You're standing in a circle. Awesome.
Jesus.
Okay.
I think that would be awesome to have a comic book of this and have a whole scene play out, and it's just a forest. It's just dialogue coming out of nowhere, and you're just looking at a picture of a forest as these 5 invisible heroes stand around talking. Okay, well,
Is this the map we're kind of going to use, right?
Yeah, why not?
We're waiting for. Okay, so then let's.
if you zoom all the way out,
Well, we don't even need to hide, do we? Oh, I zoomed out a lot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, there's a lot more map. Oh, is that them?
That's them.
There they are.
They're headed
There they
toward
are.
you. Yep.
What?
They're
What do you
up
mean?
the top.
What do you mean? What? That's them.
Oh my god.
Here they come.
Yeah. Okay. Let's set up an ambush real quick.
Okay. We don't need to hide. We're invisible.
You're the leader.
Oh,
what
right.
do you want us to do?
We can
But
just
still,
wait
what
till they
position should we get into?
literally walk into us, and we just swing. Everyone gets a free attack with advantage, right, Colville? Yes. There you go.
Yeah,
I heard him
great
say
idea.
it.
I'm glad I had it. Let's
Unmistakable.
Well, it kind of makes sense. Okay, let's just now we wait on the path. They get into. Oh, we don't even need to. Oh, you're gonna hide, are you? Okay.
Ko, would you
I
like
always
to?
hide.
Would you like to be the first to make the attack?
Oh, naturally. I hide anyway.
Rolling
Hell
the
yeah,
dice.
dude.
So it looks like you guys are just repositioning yourselves where you are.
I think
What
we just,
do you mean?
I don't think we need to.
Is that your
hide.
goal? Is to just literally stay where you are and just wait for them to come to you?
I mean, should we maybe what if we dump the flask over so that it's just pouring and pouring and pouring?
What,
My
to what end?
my flask, but my ale.
Yeah, I don't know, something distracting that they want to investigate.
Oh, I see. So they stop.
Okay, you guys can see that the orcs start fording the river here.
Maybe
Okay.
that's too obvious.
That's
Yeah, maybe we should just
I've lost the plot.
get
Obviously,
get into
they,
position where you want to be when the orcs are
Yeah.
right here.
Would
Or
I
not
be able
orcs,
to make
jeez, the
an
hobgoblins.
insight check just to see if we can predict the path they're about to take?
I mean, you're on the path that they're taking. I mean, they're just
Okay, great.
Like, if
Okay,
you-
excellent, great.
Wait, but to
I just
cross
didn't want them
this
to suddenly
next
go
river,
cross country.
to cross this next river, they got to go across that log, so they'll be in single file.
I mean,
So we
there's
wait.
rocks too.
We wait. You know what I mean? Here,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah. And so
I like
one
Push
at
him in
a
the
time.
water.
Dead.
Do we have a bear trap?
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Yeah, it's brutal.
So you can see it takes them a little while to ford this water
Right.
because
won't.
it's about waist deep for them, and it slows them down quite a lot.
Hey,
Right, so cool, so if we
I have a quick
knock
question.
them
I have a quick question. Is it better for us all to be on this side, or should we have some people wait on this side so when they're on the bridge all
Ooh.
together?
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yes.
Do it.
This is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Do it.
Let's put our two strongest people on this side.
Yeah.
And you're silently.
Right, then we get them. We flank them. They're stuck on a log, single file. Ho ho ho.
Little did we know these were
Tactical.
log goblins.
Oh,
They're extra powerful on logs.
hang on, I'm just deleting Justice off Twitter.
No, it wasn't even a
Off
bug.
the internet.
Yeah, I'll do that. I like it. Let's do it. Wait, so we got me and Zoga on one side, Orin and Ko on the other, and then Levelis, you sticky with us?
Yeah.
And
but
should
I'm
we
just
roll
hanging,
initiative?
a little further away from sword
Okay.
distance.
Wait, Madam Crisco, right in the middle of that log.
Oh
here they
my
come.
god.
Here they come.
Is the big
Wait,
bad guy in here too?
Blooddrinker Vrin is
Vrin.
there. And the spellcaster we know nothing about.
This could be very,
Question.
very, very bad.
It looks like they're just gonna ford. They're just gonna
It's
ford
gonna be
the river again.
No, they wouldn't do that. There's a log there. There's no way they'd fall it. They wouldn't.
Should we
It slows
sneak
them
up
down.
on them?
It
I'm gonna
slows
just stay
them
here
down.
until they get onto the onto
This
the
is
log
cruel
distance.
and unusual.
They would definitely use that log. Come on.
You're talking about.
I mean, they did just
we-
cross a river through the river.
Right, and it slowed them down. They hated it. They could see that nice log there. And they go, yeah, that's a good place to cross.
Can we turn on the grid?
Sure.
That's a nice place to cross.
Co wants to attack, but Justice thinks it would be hilarious if we pushed one of them in the swimming pool.
In a swimming pool.
We'll push
Your
it whenever
phone
they get
on
on the
you?
log.
What?
We should pants them though.
Yes.
Whenever they get on the
Before we
log, we'll
attack.
pants them. They'll be so embarrassed and they won't be able to move. Completely
Yeah.
immobilized.
All right. Well, they start fording the river.
Wow,
No, they don't.
come on.
Shut up. It's totally a dry area for them to walk.
Okay, do we
I mean,
attack now?
you just watched them ford a river a second ago. This should not be
There's no option.
hugely surprising.
Okay, I open the gate to battle.
I
All
don't
right. Well,
know.
then it's initiative. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
No, I want to go back across to the dry side.
Co just said I opened the gates of battle. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? No. You don't get initiative, Anna. Get your ass back there. Get your ass back.
No.
Oh, you don't get
Had a
to.
plan.
No, you don't get to decide.
The Blood Bella Board, what happened?
If don't make me turn on the Dungeon Master approves all movement.
None of them know I'm
When
here.
my initiative says
Who doesn't even know I'm
+9.
there?
But I know you're there.
Pretty sure you're in that
I have the omniscient view.
As soon as I saw
When my
Ko,
initiative says
start-
+9.
I heard him start stomping towards the bad guys. I was like, I'm out of here.
I don't get it. You said, right, when they forded before, it slowed them down. It took them a while to get through. It's waist deep. Why would this clever bunch of goblins, when they could see a bridge there, go and ford again? That doesn't make any sense.
Bridges are for the weak.
Oh, get right.
Oh my god.
Fine.
We're the Bloodskull. We're the Bloodskulls. We don't need.
macho, and they saw all the butterflies on the log. They chose to wade through the water.
Co.
All right, I have one important question.
Yeah.
Because we're invisible and they have not seen us, if I attack these spear people,
Yeah.
do I run into their spears?
Oh no, of course not. They can't see you.
Wonderful. All right, well then I am going to do a lot of things. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna open the gates of battle against this person. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. So I open the gates of battle against this person. Tick on that. And then I'm going to use my action point.
This is the surprise round.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I can still use my action point?
No. 2 special rules apply to the surprise round. First is limited action. If you get to act in the surprise round, right, and you guys do and they don't, because they are surprised, you can take a standard action, a move action, or a minor action. You can also take free actions, but you can't spend action points. So, after every non-surprised combatant is acted, the surprise round ends, and you can act normally. If you're surprised, you can't take any actions. So, according to this, you can either move or attack. You don't get to.
Damn.
You don't get a full round.
Ooh, okay. Well then I need your help recalling that action.
What do you mean?
'Cause I would rather run up and get into position for the first round.
Yeah. Good idea.
Okay, so you just attacked this dude, except no, he didn't.
If I did a move action, I would rather choose to run.
I got. Hang on a second, because I'm sorry. I'm done reading what happens on the surprise round. Now I have to read what happens when you're invisible. While you guys are invisible, you guys have combat advantage, which is +2 on all your attacks, and you don't provoke attacks of opportunity because they can't see you. So you would be able to move if you were closer to them. You would be able to move freely, or you'd be able to like run around them, and they wouldn't be able to attack you because they don't know you're there.
Okay, I like that. Well, then I would like to use my move action to run instead, and instead of going 6, I would like to go the 2 more that I think comes with running, and then get right here.
Okay. Don't forget that you could charge, which is if you want to move and attack, that's how you would do it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. And then I just attack them as normal?
No, a charge it uses your standard action, right? So this is the surprise round. You can either move or attack, but not both. And you can either move or you either use your standard action or your move action. So a charge uses your standard action. You get your full movement. and then at the end of that, you get to make a basic attack. Right,
Okay,
which is
so
just
attack
whatever
with
your
what?
normal weapon attack is. It does not use one of your powers. Just a normal weapon attack. Now, Matt O'Driscoll, and maybe you, as far as I don't know, but some of you have special powers that can be used during a charge.
Yeah, I don't have any of those super cool powers.
Okay.
But if I charge, I run an attack, then I'd like to attack this person.
Go for
Then that means I can only go 6, correct?
it. Yeah, your normal movement.
Okay. So I've targeted them, and did you remember to remove the damage I did to them previously? Okay, great. So then I will attack with my sling. Not my sling, my club.
Yeah.
I've never used a sling.
Say what?
I think Oren used to sling.
Yes, I have.
Ooh, sorry. How do I ignore this die? This one. So I'm attacking with my key focus. It's weird.
Oh, that's a miss.
Is that right? Well, I missed, and that's it. So next.
Yeah, and you are no longer invisible. Ko pops into existence, and the hobgoblin's like, ah! But they're all surprised. So now it's Sir Vanazor. What are you doing way over the fuck over there?
Well, originally we had a plan.
Yeah, they didn't seem like they were very interested in your plan.
Still don't.
This was the plan. They just didn't use the bridge.
I still got the ump. They didn't come across. What do I do? Do I go across the bridge? Do I come on this side? Because they're basically going to all turn on Ko, right? Because they could see him.
It's funny because now that this Bloodskull Hobgoblin, it has Ko on his ass. He turns and he looks and he points at the log and he says something in Hobgoblin you can't understand, but it sounds suspicious. It's like, holy shit, there's a log there.
All right. Well, I guess I see that guy now knows that Ko's there, so I'm going to try and move across the bridge. So if I move and charge, can I get there? Probably not, right?
You can't. You get one action. You can either move or attack or use a standard action or your move action, not both. This is a surprise round.
Can I ask how minor actions factor into that?
It's minor or move or standard on the surprise round. Pick one. Drink a potion, run, or attack somebody.
How far can I move?
I think probably 6. 6 squares.
6 squares. Yeah. It's not much, is it? Okay, so oops.
This is crazy. It sort of looks like Ko's about to get attacked by 6 hobgoblins.
Exactly. That's why I've got to get over there. Why is that not working anymore? Have I done something wrong? So there we go. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it.
Yep,
right? That's literally all I can do.
Yep.
But I'm still invisible.
Yeah, you're still invisible. You see Savannah's, or none of you see anything. You hear the sound. You hear this like blap 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 sound that sounds very suspiciously like a dragonborn barbarian running across a log. Could be anything though.
We fucked ourselves here a bit. Well, I guess we've done it now. All right.
So that's Savannah's. Don't forget, you guys can put your I want to take my next turn on a function key. You can be like, I'm done. You can say, but I'm done on a function key, so you don't have to use your character sheet. You just press a button.
Oh yeah, turn complete. Yeah, I think I did it. I moved it on to Levelis.
Yeah, you did.
No, you definitely did. Yeah.
I'm counting squares is all. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. I'd like to get about there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Boop.
Wait. How are you jumping? How are you getting over that rock?
It's a river.
Yeah,
Can't you walk through the river?
What? I mean, you can, but it slows you down quite a bit.
4, 5. Okay, wait. When you say slows you down quite a bit, what do you mean by that?
I mean, your movement becomes 2.
Oh.
But how does that... Wait, but what if it's happening towards the
terrain?
end of my movement?
I'm sorry, what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah. Once you get into the water, you are slowed. And at that point,
okay.
your movement becomes 2.
Well, in that case, I'm just going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's my turn. Just getting into position. You know how it is.
That guy's done. Man, that's
God.
the hobgoblins are all like, ah!
Yeah. I think they are quite far away now. So as long as I don't like attack, or I know there's a couple other conditions, but if I'm just simply moving, I don't become uninvisible.
Correct.
Right? I don't become visible.
You got to attack or cast a spell. Or like run into them or something. They have javelins, I think, probably.
Probably outrun a javelin.
I want to try and get closer to this.
Yeah, they have javelins.
warcaster, because I feel like this guy's gonna start some shit.
He's
Hopefully
gonna-
squishy.
yeah.
I'm
We
just gonna
gotta kill that guy.
basically just gonna
I would love if
Choke him
Orin
out.
could choke him out.
punch
Yeah!
him on the one. I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna go drown him. Well, I think
Give
I
him a
moved my
swirly
6.
like the nerd he is.
I am. I'm just gonna dunk him right in. I'm gonna shake all the change out of his pockets. The lint. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna move, so that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Zoga, you're last.
All right. I too am going to. Wait, can I run?
Sure, yeah. Absolutely you can. Running is not
Right.
going
So I'm
to
just.
break invisibility.
All right.
Oh,
I'm going
fuck,
to.
then I want to run too.
Okay, just move 2 more spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do some things.
Wow, okay, good.
Okay, I'm gonna start with my. I'm gonna do my 5 storms movement.
Ooh.
I don't know how to show you that, but it says I shift 2 squares, so I'm gonna.
Well, I think actually anytime you want to, you can just like double click on an ability, it'll post it in chat. Yeah.
I am going to open the gates of battle again. Let's hope that I still hit him this time. I don't have any modifiers this time, right?
I think, did you move? No.
I moved, but I didn't attack.
So
Oh,
you
no, I
were,
moved
you were
and I tried
standing
to
here,
attack.
correct?
Yes, and then I used my movement.
Right, so when
shift
you
2
move here, you're going to
squares.
provoke an attack of opportunity.
If I'm shifting?
If you're shifting, no, you're not.
Okay, yeah, I shift 2 squares.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Yeah, that's
no,
why you linked it. It's almost like you were trying to explain to me what you were doing, and I just didn't pay attention.
No worries. I'm going to open the gates of battle that I had previously closed. Let's hope I hit again.
You hit.
Yay!
Whopsh!
I hit him with that.
Whap! The Bloodskull Goblin is fucking concussed. He went
Wow.
from fully healthy to bloody.
So then I'm going to flurry of blows the other dude because I get to attack him for more.
Oh yeah, I guess it's because you don't have the you guys don't have these books. You just have copies of my books. I guess is what it's saying.
Ew.
Yes.
Weird.
And then I'm going to use my action point.
Okay.
Loser to loser, right?
Well, I mean, if you can kill that guy right now, that would fucking drastically improve your chances of survival.
Okay.
It's a very 1980s Matt Colville thing to say.
Okay.
If you-
Okay.
You
So
know
I'm going
what?
to do
I
that.
think you're close enough.
I know, it's very close.
close to what? What are you talking
We'll
about?
see if I can get back to him.
Close. You used your action point. Let me.
Oh, the area effect of your aura, your warlord aura, your warlorda.
Yeah, that's the one. Bloop.
Is that? That's automatic to all attacks that I make this turn?
Just because you used your action point.
Yeah, it's only your action point.
Okay. I'm going to use my Stinging Mantle Core maneuver. So,
Oh man, I was hoping it'd be that one.
yeah, it's that one. I was clicking Alt. So,
Oh shit! You shift your speed, and you make an attack once against every enemy that you move adjacent to. That's pretty epic.
Yes. Let me see who I have.
So let's just assume that no matter where you move, these 2 guys are included. Like,
Okay, so these 2 people are included.
yep.
A skull spear 2.
Manticores are dope. Manticores are tight.
Manticores are so dope. So I go 6 squares. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Holy shit! 6. Yep, that's all of them.
Yes. Yes.
That's all of them. That's all of them. This is what this is why.
This is what you get. This is what you get.
Oh my god! I think they all hit.
Yes. Holy shit.
And then
that was cool.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Tight.
That was tight.
Hit.
You it looks like you missed one of them. So yeah, do you do half damage on a miss?
I do half minute damage on a miss.
Okay, so without targeting that guy, just go ahead and roll damage. Now it's that 6. Drag that onto that dude.
All right, on Bloodskull 1.
Yeah, the guy you're trying to attack.
I'm sorry about that. So then
your
I'm
fault.
going to
You didn't do
use my
anything
free situational power per day to flurry twice against someone that wasn't the original target.
Gosh.
I'm going to hit Blooddrinker Vrin with my offhand. And then, seeing as I've agitated 6 of the most terrifying people ever, I'm going to use my minor action to coat myself in stun.
And yeah, you see the
last time they saw you, you were dead.
And now you're back, and you've got a glowing red ruby scar, and you just went like the Flash, and and ran through here, and smacked each one of them with your giant fucking club. That's probably about as big as a hobgoblin. And then you go, oh, and a stone grows over your skin.
I want to say that when the stone grows over me, it's ruby this time. So instead of like a more grayish cracking, he looks like Diamond Head from Ben 10 or something.
Oh, hell yes!
Your reference.
It started with an alien device and what it did.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm here with you.
Wait, what? It started with what, Dale?
An alien device. And what it
started
did.
when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon his
wrist with secrets that it hid. Now he's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. Ben 10.
Yeah, I'll show you Diamond Head. Put him in the chat.
Who needs a backstory? We've got a theme song.
Ben 10 has Madame Crisco as well.
Yes. Here you go. Diamond Head.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but that's cool.
I should have my turn.
Did you do the other flurry of blows against that guy?
I did.
Okay.
I dealt 8 damage to him.
Yeah, he's not happy. He wishes you hadn't done that. And now it's Blooddrinker Vin's turn. You're visible. Let's see. What would Blooddrinker Vin like to do? Yeah, Blooddrinker Vrin points at Ko and commands his hobgoblins. Burst 5, which is pretty crazy. 1, 2, 3. It's not that crazy. So this guy goes here. This guy goes here. And this guy goes here.
Oh, God.
This guy goes. That's as far as he can get. He just holds up his spear and he shouts a command, and his guys all move as a unit into position.
It's terrifying.
And he is just gonna target you, and he's gonna try and kill you.
Good thing I took a feat to up my AC.
Yes! You didn't need to do that. He just rolled a 1. However,
Excellent.
you're marked, so you're probably going to attack him anyway, but there you go. All right, that's Blooddrinker Vin's done. Sir Vanazor. It's hard. You see Ko's mustachioed head, his bald Uncle Ko head up above this horde of hobgoblins that are surrounding him.
Well, I've got to get over there, so let's move over there as quickly as I can. 6 moving.
I hope you guys have another one of those hearts.
3, 4, 5, 6.
We won't need it. Just watch.
5, 6. Then actually,
3 rounds from now, Vanazor shows up. Hey guys, what'd I miss?
and then let's think now, real quick.
There's 2 of them are very close.
Okay. I just got to check something real quick. That was the one. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Ignore that.
Wow.
Press the wrong button.
I like the idea that Matt O'Driscoll presses the wrong button, and meanwhile, Sir Vanazor in the middle of running just goes, and just starts swinging his weapon for no reason. And the rest of you guys are like, what the fuck is he doing? I think he's having a seizure.
It's lost it again.
You won't see that in the D&D movie.
Okay, so, but I can't do that with a charge, right? I'd have to go, okay, let's just charge over, I think, now. What's my charge again? I've gone so blank.
Probably 6. It's a movement. It's a movement with an attack at the end.
Yeah, I haven't got enough then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then let's... Damn it, what can I get around it? So I'll use my action point to move again. And then can I do a charge?
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Okay, I'm going to have to do that, otherwise I can't get there, and I can't leave him like that. So I'm going to use my action point, move another 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to charge. 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really make much difference, does it, I guess? And then let's target, I guess Howling Strike is I can only target one, can't I? Yeah, target one creature.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm just making sure you got the right guy targeting.
Bloodskull 2. Right?
Yep, that's exactly what you're doing.
Good. All right, and now I'm going to use my Howling Strike with the charge at the end. So let's roll for...
I should also still be invisible.
Oh, it hit.
Well, because you got...
Wow.
I have
you
a
got
plus 13.
Well, you get +1 from charging, and you get +2 because you're invisible. So
Okay,
even a
let's do
4 hit.
Let's do the old damage.
Damn it! Oh, that's gonna kill him. He's dead.
Ooh.
Yep.
Dead.
Yes. Nice.
But when that dude dies,
Oh, yeah. Bollocks. They still do that splashing
Yep.
nonsense, don't they?
Yep.
So,
so yeah, as he dies, so Sir Vanazor cleaves this guy, and from the wound erupts a gout of bright orange blood that sprays. It hits Sir Vanazor but misses Ko, and Sir Vanazor takes 6 damage from the acid blood, the orange acid blood eating through your scales and into your flesh. Anyway, next.
I'm wounded, right? Oh, no, wait.
That just means you're hurt. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But no, so I took someone down to 0 hit points.
Correct.
So that means my Rising Fury kicks in.
Rising Fury.
plus 2 damage until the end of your next turn. Okay, so I guess I have to drag the little man onto myself, or maybe just click it.
It should just, it should be.
I think I did it.
Yeah, the effect should say self. So if you just click it, it should automatically apply it to you. Yep.
It did that.
That just means the next time you do damage, you'll do 2 more.
And so that's my go. So I used my action point.
Okay.
I got in there, used my house right. Yep. So I moved it on, I think.
It's Lavell's.
Cool.
And you're not invisible anymore, Sir Vanazor.
Correct. I am not.
A crew of warrior types who are there in the thick of it. Can I just ask real quick, which of these 4 would you most like to not be here?
Which of the 4 that are surrounding me and Ko, you mean?
Yeah.
Big scary guy.
Blooddrinker Vrin, right? He's
Yeah,
down
but then
there.
I was thinking because he's targeted Ko, and Ko has to attack him, is it easier if I don't move him, or is it fine if I move him?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking Justice.
I mean, he's the scariest of them, that's for sure. But he's also kind of standing knee deep in water, which makes him less intimidating. So if you want to move one of the other, maybe the one that's helping flank.
Well, I can attempt to hit 3 of them is all. So, I don't want to take someone's target away if they had a plan. You know what I mean?
The plan. What's the plan? Yeah, go for what you can go. Whoever, I trust you.
Zoga, who were you planning on hitting?
I was gonna go for Vrin.
All right. Well, I might just hit the itty bitty babies then, if that's okay. All right. Let's give it a go.
Sure,
Watch me miss all of them now.
Close.
Okay.
Oh no, you hit, miss,
Who
hit.
did I miss?
It looks like you missed the Spear Soldier
real quick,
one.
I'm gonna do that thing that I do, Dunwin's Guidance, ping, and I'm going to try to hit him better. Hey, pew pew pew.
Nice.
Okay, great, and it's this one, and
That's
it's
above average.
Daze,
Oh, nice.
and oh, you know what? I forgot to do 3 additional damage to each of them. Now let me see if I do
Who did you target? I'll do it manually.
the 3 spear guys.
Oh, the 3 spear guys. That's easy. So,
And then they each get
oh, this guy's
pushed,
dead. Spear Soldier one's dead.
and they each get pushed
So this guy goes to 28,
as well.
and this guy goes to 28. No problem.
And they should also be pushed 3.
All right, 3. Pushed is away. Pushed is always away. 1.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. God damn it. Is it just those 2
Nice.
guys?
Yeah. Well, and the corpse, but
Yeah, the corpse goes flying backwards. Yeah. Okay. That's good because that means those guys are basically neutralized because dazed means they can either move or attack. I guess they could try to charge, but
pew pew pew.
that's not as useful as... Ooh, what does this guy do? Super
I don't
curious.
like hitting the next button, seeing it say Bloodskull Warcaster, and you saying, "Ooh, what does this guy do?"
I mean, it's...
Oh, this guy. Yeah, bollocks. I've forgotten about him.
Or and still invisible.
Shit, that sucks. This dude is, I think, gonna try and use his Hobgoblin Resilience. Yep, they're both gonna do it. Give me 1 second.
What now?
His Hobgoblin
Yeah,
Resistance.
Sounds like he's armoring up.
Yep, he's not dazed anymore. And this dude is going to do the same thing. And he is not dazed anymore.
Boo!
Sorry.
What a get.
When they finish being slid around, they kind of go and they shake off the effects because they are superior beings bred for war. And they are very difficult to fuck with in this regard.
Red for war. Sounds like a good trade.
So this guy is going to target you, Servan. This guy is going to target Servanazar, and he kind of like makes this twisting gesture with his hand and arm, and this orange energy manifests and wraps around him, and then he makes a fist and he like pulls, and you find yourself. Let's see what happens. Yep. You find yourself, first of all, you find that like you feel like you're being gripped in the clutch of a giant fist, a giant invisible fist that does a bunch of damage to you, and 1, 2, 3. And you are dragged 3 squares.
Okay.
And
Did that make me
yeah.
blooded or anything like that?
I know you tell me. No, it doesn't look like it.
No? Okay.
Oren.
The 2 guys to the right of Vanazor, those are the guys with spears.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they have reach.
Yep. They don't just have reach, they have threatening reach. It's the best kind of reach.
You
What's
are
good?
still invisible, so
Yeah.
you've at least got 1 free pass.
I'm going to use charge and end it with a bull rush. And so whenever I bull rush, it's going to be strength versus fortitude. If I hit, I push the target 1 square and then I shift into the vacated space. And I get a +1 on the attack roll because I'm charging. Exactly. So it's like I could move my 2 because now I'm within. That's my movement, and then I can use charge, which would take me the rest of the way.
Sure. Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use Bull Rush against the Warcaster.
Okay.
Which is strength versus fortitude. So do I just roll my strength?
Target him. And then under on your main page, make a strength check. See what happens. I don't know if it's going to treat it like a skill check or treat it like an attack. Probably like a skill check. But 12 versus this guy's fortitude is definitely not going to do it.
Well, that sucks. And presumably...
Yeah, you came close, though.
Even with a +1, I don't get it? If it was 13?
Yeah, 13 would hit.
Okay, because with the charge, I get a +1 bonus to the attack roll. I just rolled a straight 12.
Right, so yeah, +1 would definitely hit.
Okay, cool. I hit him.
Yay.
Yay. I was like, man, what the hell am I gonna do now? Okay. So, will you move him 1 square over to the right?
Yeah, sure. Here.
I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna go ahead. And now I'm gonna use my action point. I'm gonna use Sweeping Blow, because it should be able to hit both of these guys. I'm gonna use Sweeping Blow against these 2 guys. Hit.
Yeah, you hit both of them.
Let me do this now. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That guy's
Also,
dying.
that activates my new feat, which is awesome. Which is Victor's Confidence.
Ooh.
Which is I get a +2 to saving throws after reducing enemy 0 HP until the end of the encounter.
Are you sure that's how it works?
Till the end of the encounter.
That's what it says.
Because it says Victor's insurance, and there's nobody named Victor here.
Oh, dear.
Justice, you're a bad influence.
I'm ready to log off.
Fixes insurance.
Jesus. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mark what's his butt. It's my turn.
Okay. This guy, he's not marked, right? Doesn't look like it. So he can attack wherever he wants. He's the last spear soldier left.
Yeah.
Not for long.
No!
I mean, this is Blooddrinker Vrin gave this guy an ability which is +2 against Go. +2 to hit and damage. So
Let's do it.
Who all has the white berries?
actually, I think he's going to do it from here.
I've got one.
There's no point in him doing it from any closer.
What did the white berries do again?
They give you the effects of like a long rest. I don't think we have many left. I think there's like maybe 2 left.
I don't know that there should be any left. Because that guy missed.
I think Zoga at least has one still.
Zoga?
All right. So if I charge Blooddrinker Vrin, do I get advantage on that attack because of flanking?
Yeah, you would get +2. Keep in mind that you're slowed right now, which means your movement is 2.
Cool. And I'm assuming that my charge is also slowed.
Yes. Actually, I'm not. Okay. I don't think you can charge if you're slowed. Let me look.
Okay, that would change things then.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, you can do it.
All right, water charge.
So yeah, you see.
And because
have you ever seen like a bear like run through a river? And all of a sudden, like it doesn't look like it could do it, right? But then all of a sudden, there's this like it charges, and there's this white foam just sprays out from the bear as it just pushes all the water away. That's what Zoga does.
Yes, hell yeah! I'll leave this sweet rooster tail in the river. I'm still invisible too, so he just like
yeah, it looks like the river's getting up and attacking him.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Nice.
So,
And I'm going to use the new feat that I took, which is Power Attack.
Power attack!
You take -2 to your attack. Again, one of, on the list of the cool band names that Zoga has written down from this adventure. I take -2 to the attack, but I do +2 damage.
Yeah, that's classic 3rd edition power attack. Actually, power attack originally was up to you, up to 5. Which was actually kind of cool. Like, you'd be like, how confident am I that I can hit this guy? I'll take -2 to hit and get +2. Or you could be like, I take -5 to hit and get +5 to damage.
that's interesting.
It is
But that
impressive.
cancels out because I'm flanking, so...
That's going to hit. Yep.
Haha! Minimal damage.
It is what it is. Are you done?
I'm gonna go ahead and since I'm running up and attacking him with my sword, when I hit, there's this like sort of sickly green flash that goes across the blade, and he's necrotized.
What does that mean?
Ooh.
Deathstalker longsword.
I was necrotized.
So ongoing 5 necrotic. That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The longsword, Zoga's longsword is going to drink his blood. Are you done?
Oh yes. I am
Drink the
done.
blood of the Blooddrinker. Okay, so my stone's endurance is gone.
Really? Okay, so you no longer resist 5?
Yeah, it ended.
Okay, that goes away.
My
You're also-
invisibility is also gone.
You're also marked by somebody. Blooddrinker Vrin.
Yeah, so what does
marked
the
you.
mark? What does the mark mean?
Well, it doesn't mean anything if you attack Blooddrinker Vrin. But if you attack anybody else, you're going to be at -2 to hit.
The other guy is so close to dying now.
Yeah, but you don't get to ignore Blooddrinker Vrin. If you turn to face that guy, Blooddrinker Vrin takes advantage of your momentary distraction, and he goes, "Whoosha!" And it's just hard.
Yeah.
He doesn't attack you. It's more difficult for you to attack that guy with impunity.
Okay, yeah. I feel that. Okay.
Impunity is the
then,
name of Ko's club.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am going to.
COVID.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my. I stand my ground. I'm gonna use my Eternal Mountain Movement technique, which means I gain resistance to all damage equal to my Strength modifier until the end of my next turn.
That's pretty good. And you shift 2 squares. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So I mean that really doesn't.
I mean, if you want to attack that guy, you can. You're just going to be at -2 to hit. You can still hit him.
Does that apply if I'm doing like a Dex versus Fortitude?
I mean, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter what you're attacking him with. If you attack somebody and that attack does not include Blooddrinker Vrin, then you're -2.
Dude, are you sure it wouldn't be cool if Blooddrinker Vrin was almost dead?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Good idea. No, you gotta understand too that like I'm usually a DM, so when I get into a combat, I'm like, I gotta use all my shit before I die. all the things I love always die. So every
That's
time combat
I like it. This is
happens,
the Ko turns and starts moving toward the Bloodskull spear guy, and Zoga's like, Ko, where are you going? Ko, eyes on the prize, Ko.
Squirrel
But I wanna kill
mode.
that guy. Okay,
That's a master tactician right there.
Yeah, that's why you're the leader and not me. Okay, so I'm gonna attack Blooddrinker Vrin.
Well, I mean, you're going to attack him. That's true.
18 versus 4. I missed.
Yep, he's the guy whose fort is high. When I said these guys here.
Oh, I think that's all I got. Let me see. I know. I don't want to take too long doing this. Oh shit! I forgot I have a Supreme Flurry. A flurry that allows me to add another flurry onto yet another flurry. Maybe next
A
time.
supreme flurry?
Maybe next time.
It's a regular flurry, but with sour cream and tomatoes.
Yeah, it's a Supreme Flurry. There's a little bit of bacon bits on there.
Oh,
and
man,
it's like
that sounds good.
$3 if you get it as a side.
That sounds fucking good.
But that's my turn for now.
All right, Blooddrinker Vrin. So let's see. What can he do? Yeah. Well, who's he got targeted? Ko. How's Ko looking? Ko is unwounded. But Zoga, he can't resist Zoga. Well, you're not invisible anymore, are you, Zoga?
Correct.
I am
He's
visible.
not.
Because you attacked.
Everyone is now visible.
Okay, well, Blooddrinker Vrin is going to attack Zoga. He can't resist. And untarget Ko. And I think
Nobody
it's
ever
just-
wants to hit Ko. Actually, I take that back. I was surrounded by about 5 people, so never mind.
Actually, that doesn't matter, really. Yeah, that guy can't get into position anyway. So, yeah, just straight up, he tries to spear you. And he misses. Done.
Yes.
Yep.
We are getting
Easy.
lucky.
Easy. Somebody, yeah, Blooddrinker Vrin takes damage from the fucking thing, I think.
Hell yeah, he
What
does.
thing? What thing?
From the Deathstalker longsword.
Yep.
Ooh, cool.
And he failed to save, so it's going to continue. Moving right on.
You wanker.
Yeah.
It's Sir Vanazor.
Mess him up.
Let's kill this guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a. I'm right next to him, so let's target him. Let's do the Howling Strike without a charge. I think would be good. I get a lot on that.
Oh, yeah, you hit. Fuck off.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I will. And let's do some damage to him.
He's dying?
Dead.
So?
Take that. Get out.
He's
of
not dead.
it. No?
He's dying.
Dying. Okay. It's not
Which means-
really not- I've already got my.
Correct. And dying before he dies.
Bet he regrets pulling Vanazor over
Oh,
now.
no. And that is...
Is that his blood splash thing?
Correct. Sir Vanazor is wounded, bloodied now. From
Okay, cool.
so
now
the
I'm
Warcaster's body erupts spitting acid, and it gets all over Orin and Sir Vanazor.
What?
You saw
Because
it.
I'm blooded, I get makes my Dragonborn Frenzy kick in, which was my new feat.
Cool.
So
Fuck.
I'm blooded.
These feats sound awesome. I was like, oh, they just get a new feat, but they all sound really cool.
I get a plus
pretty
2
great.
bonus to damage rolls. So next time
Nice.
I fight,
Yeah. Fuck
I
yeah.
can get plus 2. Can I actually give it to myself? Blimey.
Blimey.
You already have +2 to damage from something.
Yes, that was my other thing. That was. 1 second, I'll tell you. That was bollocks. I can't find it now.
It doesn't matter.
That was my Rising Fury. Blimey.
Right.
But that,
Yeah.
that runs out.
Just remember that you do +2 damage and use the modifier box when you roll damage.
Okay. That's the end of my go.
All right.
My
Novellis.
goodness, that was an alarming sound. I wasn't ready. All right, so Lavellis, clambers over this rock, feral and hissing.
I'm feral. She's hissing.
And I'm going to just let's blast this spear guy a little bit, shall we? With Kinthelin's Retribution.
Oh, that looks like it's gonna hit.
Ooh. And no one next to him is existing, so it's this one. Pew pew pew.
Well, somebody's dying. Bloodskull scares. Oh, this guy's dying. It doesn't have anybody to spit blood on.
What a loser! What a loser! And just since we're at that stage, I'm gonna use my action point, and I'm going to target Blooddrinker Vrin. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, that was on a 15.
I shook my computer and it tilted over a little bit.
Yeah.
I just shook my
What a
shook my
waste of
monitor.
an action point. What a waste. Anyway, that's my turn.
Hello, Blooddrinker Vrin.
Yeah, kill this guy with it.
Yeah, alright, Winker.
Get him dead.
I'm gonna villains menace him.
Mmm,
Hope you're ready to be menaced.
blimey.
Strength versus AC.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! He's about to get so whooped upon. Oh my god. Doesn't even know. And then,
I did. Nice.
Oh, he's only
as
bloody.
I hit him,
Nice.
I +2.
I got a bad feeling about this. I think you might kill this guy.
This is going to turn out just like the first time we fought a bunch of them and we killed them real hard and it lulled us into a false sense of security.
False senses of security are tight.
Yeah. Next time we come up against a warcaster, we're going to be like, these guys are wimps.
Oh my gosh. Well, since he is marked by you, and Ko is standing right there next to him, this looks like the perfect time.
Kill him, Zoga. Flip that goal card.
This really
You know
is
what,
like
though? He might be smart enough to not fall for that.
Oh, for the provocation.
For the provoking attack.
No, he went for you instead of...
Pretty stupid to fight us, so we can't be that smart.
I think
I
they
poisoned
don't
him with
like
the
you.
necrotic nonsense, so yeah, let's give it a shot. I've still got him targeted.
Oh,
We capture her.
lol.
Oh, whoops. Hang on. That's actually
Whoops.
not even how that works.
Whoops. You don't just get to whoops a miss.
Yeah, right. That's how it
Whoops,
works.
I meant to hit. Yeah, that you did.
Yeah.
I think he gets to make an attack. But, oh no, he doesn't. Never mind. Not whoops. So he can make a melee basic attack against you as a free action.
You can just because you want. Okay, cool. He likes that.
Because it doesn't say I have to hit. It just says effect. The target can make a melee basic attack against you. So free action has combat advantage.
Well, you suck my monkey.
The thing is, because he did try to attack somebody else, and he is marked, I do believe it gives me an opportunity to interrupt and hit him
Go for it.
with my axe. I hope this works. Because I should get like a +4, +2. Okay, that worked. And then I get to roll some damage.
Wow. 19 damage? Holy shit. Holy
But
shit.
you know what also happens?
Villain's menace.
You know what also happens is
What happened?
if the target makes this attack, he did, an ally of your choice, Ko, within 5 squares of the target, Blooddrinker Vrin, can make a basic attack against the target as a free action and has combat advantage for the attack.
Dead.
Ooh. Ooh.
Can you do that?
Yeah, please do.
I remember the first time.
Home run at this guy's consciousness into the ether.
The first time we found this combo between fighters and warlords, right, where the fighter marks, the warlord says, "I dare you to attack me." The warlord goes, "Okay," and the fighter goes, "Wait a minute, no, you don't." And then the warlord goes, "Hang on." And in addition to that, we felt like we had unlocked some kind of deep strategy, and we were like, 4th edition is fucking cool as shit.
Bit
Like-
of the old fish and chips.
Yeah, a little bit of fish and chips, little rock'em sock'em.
Feels like so slapstick almost. It feels like, you know,
it's Keystone Cops.
right, like somebody like, you know, like bonks one guy on
Yeah,
the
exactly.
head and turns around to get somebody else. The other person bonks.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It didn't feel like that when we discovered it. We were like, "Holy fuck, this is so badass!" And the thing was, no one in the party originally, when we started playing 4th edition, the warlord and the fighter did not know how their powers synergized or anything like that. They discovered it while they were playing, and they were like, "Holy fuck, this is cool as shit."
All of us
Anyway.
together, we're a killing machine.
I mean, you're a mighty team. Anyway, what happens?
Oh, let
I
him have it.
attack with my club.
Yep. Melee
Alright.
basic attack.
I hope I did this right. We'll see if the math works.
I should let you guys know something. Anytime something says melee basic attack, that means something different for you guys than it does the monsters. Monsters don't have basic attacks. For monsters, it's whatever their first attack is on their list. So for you guys, a melee basic attack is kind of like a weak sauce thing. But usually for monsters, it's not. Usually it's like super cool. They're normal everyday what I do on my turn thing. So that might be important later on. Go ahead.
Okay, I like that. So I have combat advantage, but I'm also flanking. Does that mean I have a
Nope,
plus 4?
nope, you just get +2. Because flanking gets you combat advantage, and what Zoga did gives you combat advantage, and it's the same thing. It
That
doesn't
makes
stack,
sense.
and you didn't need it anyway.
Yes. Holy shit.
I think that it's this one. It's not as exciting, but
Oh, yes.
It's coitance for you, kid.
Yeah, you club Blooddrinker Vrin, and he falls to one knee and is desperately trying to kind of hold his form together and stop the dying blood from erupting from his body. And he looks at Zoga and, gasping his last breath, says, "She who is above all will blacken your world and deliver us." And then he dies, and you guys all eat an exploding dude blood thing.
Fuck. Worth it.
Death burst, +7 versus reflex.
What the fuck? This is a save, right?
It's an attack. It's +7 versus reflex. And it says...
So good.
is this the guy who killed me?
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think so. I think one of the spear soldiers killed you. Yeah, the spear soldiers killed you, not the... Yep. Boom. Ko partially. It looks like only Ko took damage.
He's made out of rock.
And you resisted most of it. And then he died.
Ko will probably let you have some of it, Zoga.
There you go. That's Blooddrinker Vrin taken care of. Zoga, was your quest against a Blooddrinker or a Bloodlord?
Defeat a Hobgoblin Blooddrinker
Yep, you did that.
in combat.
Yep. So now I got to figure out what the tactics skill does.
Sweet.
Yes.
That's so cool. What's my quest?
It's a good question. What would you like it to be?
Nothing.
Well, then you've already completed it.
If you had,
I got good news and bad
if you had
news.
something special for me, then I don't want it.
So it's going to do a couple of things, but you should be, it's int based. So Tom, you should feel free anytime you want to know something like, hey, what's the best way to attack this tower? Make a tactics check. Right. But it's going to do a couple of other things that are mechanical. I just haven't written it down yet.
Awesome.
So Tom,
Feelings.
Yes.
I have added some text to your notes in your character sheet.
Ooh.
Now I had to use some. This language does not make any literal sense because I used a little bit of 5th edition language because that's where my head is these days, and also some 4th edition. But the DC for the for your minor action once per encounter thing
Yeah.
is it's probably like their will. Like, are you a good enough tactician to get a read on them and figure out what they're doing, right? So they have a will.
Yeah.
You make a skill test, and that is like it's used as like an attack, and the defense is their will. And if you make it, then you get that thing.
Wheat.
And it's kind of like Truth Trance in the Dune board game, right?
Yeah.
It only works as long as the conditions don't change. Does that make sense? Like if
Yes,
if
right.
Blooddrinker Vrin was like, I'm gonna fucking kill Ko on my next turn, but then somebody else kills him, then all bets are off, and he can do whatever he wants, and your knowledge will be useless. Does that make sense?
Too soon.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know why I picked Ko. I just force of habit, I guess.
4 other players.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so there's a bunch of dead hobgoblins. Their blood, their bright orange blood, is steaming as it oxidizes and neutralizes.
Washes
Otherwise,
down river.
yeah, I mean But on the there's a bunch of black grass now because it burns and kills all the grass.
Uh-oh. We've polluted the forest.
The
The
hobgoblins.
forest is already polluted. Don't worry about it. This place is messed up.
Oh my god.
All right, now what?
Did any of those black goblins have, or any of those goblins have black arrows?
Nope.
I can apply a healing surge, right? Because I've still got a little bit of wounds.
Yeah, sure.
There you go. No, I've got no wounds. Their bodies are like just completely wrecked, but there's nothing worth searching them for.
You can search them if you want to. You're just gonna. They don't have anything on them that isn't obvious when you look at them, right? They've got armor. If you want to steal their weapons, you can steal their weapons, their clothes, stuff like that.
Probably not, right? I think all that stuff's pretty good.
Is there a prereq? Because like I'm already, because of my fighter abilities, I already have weapon proficiency in like basically everything. So for the ones that had the spears or whatever, I think I would like to grab one of those just to like have it on hand if needed.
Like a long spear?
Yeah, like because
that's
they're like
fine.
pole arms, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what they are. A long spear is a type of polearm.
Oh,
Yep. So if you want to, you should be able to go in the player's handbook and just grab a long spear and drag it onto your character, drag it onto your inventory.
I shall.
And that'll give you reach, so you'll be able to attack from the second rank. You won't have threatening reach like they did. There might be a feat you could take later on that'll give you threatening reach. In fact, if there isn't, I'll make sure there is one.
There are really fucking cool things you can do if you're like a polearm type of fighter. But the thing is, like, my dexterity is not high enough to meet certain requirements for different feats and stuff.
I see. Well,
so
we could work something
it's
out.
not super useful. Sometimes wisdom will work instead, but my wisdom also is usually it's like, oh, you need 15 or something like that.
If there's a feat that you're like, this makes really good sense for my character and the weapons I want to use and the way I want to play, but there's some condition that you don't meet, let me know, because depending on the condition, I can just change it. Like a bunch of characters in this group already, I was like, well, this makes sense for Ko's monk, but it relies on a stat that's shitty for him. That's stupid. I'll just make it rely on a good stat.
I don't think I'd be doing polearm a whole lot, just because I've built the character to be kind of this like
Grappler,
grabby, one-handed, when not doing the one-handed grabby thing, doing the two-handed axe thing.
Yeah.
So, but the utility though of a polearm is really
The wrestling.
I mean, being able to attack somebody from the second rank is hugely useful, and it's been hugely useful in every edition of the game, except that not every edition of the game sort of like features it, right? Some editions you've got to do a little bit more work to actually get that benefit. But you know, it's always nice to have as an option, like, oh, Servanazor and Zoga are already in melee. Like, you got a whole bunch of melee fighters, right? So it's not unusual for one of you guys not to be able to get in exactly where you need to. Plus, extending your range by 5 feet means that now there's a whole bunch more places you can stand that are a lot easier to get to. It's like, well, okay, how do I get 2 more movements so I can get to that one space? It's like, well, now I got reach. I don't need to. I can do it from here.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Sweet.
So, meanwhile, in chat, Zoga says, we could continue back to the Dragon Slayer and check on the villagers, or head to the tower and finish off the remaining forces. Labella says, use it as a temporary base for the humans. That was the original plan. But they're trapped. We can just walk past? So it's interesting that you say that, Servanazor. I'm not sure Servanazor would say that.
Maybe not.
If Servanazor were in that tower, would he think, I'm trapped here?
Probably not. He'd probably be able to get out fairly easily.
Well, I mean, maybe the hobgoblins got real stupid since the last time you fought them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think we need to fight them, says Zoga. I'm only reading this so that people who can't see the text don't know what's happening.
We could do dramatic readings of our own characters.
That would be. I don't know if that's ever been done before.
How many people are left at the tower at this point?
11, but like 6 of them are minions.
Well, are they real minions or are they spear wankers?
No, they're real minions.
They were real minions. Let me double check. Let me double check.
We have our own spear wanker now.
Haha, I'm the spear wanker now.
So inside the tower is the flail of Yunrog, 2 normal archers, 2 super archers, and 6 minions.
Let's fucking whoop them. I don't know if we should do the combat tonight, but like, at least we can
I don't know. I kind of agree with Zoga that the tower might be too hot. Like, we know that the guy in the crystal ball knows that we took the thing. So
Oh,
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
they
could be
might
going there to-
beeline straight for the tower.
that's true.
They're in the tower. What do you mean? What
Victory right now.
do you mean?
No,
beeline?
I mean,
They might send
I mean, the
reinforcements.
other-
They know
yeah.
we attacked it.
But I guess it's like, if that's the case and we go back to the villager now, then, oh, I see what you're saying. We can use the fancy ball to...
We can ponder with the orb.
Ponder
We can
that
all
orb.
ponder.
Right.
under
Actually-
that orb!
Because
It
isn't
does
there?
give us time, right? It does give us time if we go back to the villages. It's because, like, one of you has to get into sync with this orb. Well, it's going to take an hour or so.
Yep. You have to ponder that orb for an hour.
So you need to ponder it, and then we could use it. We can look.
Pondering.
We can see. We want to see whatever it's called, the flail of Rod. So we could go and see what they're up to. See if they're still in the tower or not.
You mean use the orb to scry on the flail of Yonrog?
Yeah.
Plus, we have so much to reconsider now in terms of dark shadow elf people and hobgoblins and whatnot. So, I don't know. It just
Well, I
feels like
think-
it might be better to do that near the humans rather than.
Plus, we've been away a while.
It's only been like an hour since. I mean, it hasn't. I don't even think it's been.
yeah,
I don't even think it's been an hour. I think it's been like 15 minutes since you guys grabbed that orb.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but weren't we like a day deep into the territory? I don't remember.
Depends on what time you're trying to measure. I thought OD was just
Since
saying.
we left the humans.
Oh, since you left the humans? Oh yeah, no, it's been quite. It's been over a day, I think. Yeah.
So, I think at some point we have to return because we told them if we don't come back after a certain amount of time, you're on your own. So we should probably go back. Otherwise, they're going to think and start wandering off on their own. So I think
Are you
this is
thinking of...
I mean, you could use the orb to look to check in on them.
Oh fuck yeah!
I don't know why I told
But
you
we
that.
can't talk to them, can we? Thanks to you.
And we can't do that for another hour.
Right, and in that time we could be back there. And in kind of relative safety, hidden behind a giant dragon corpse, which might start to get smelly soon, but hey.
Mr.
That's why
Melza, I want to go back too. I'll do whatever Lavellis wants because I caused her God its future.
I kind of got the impression
We're like
from some of that text about the orb that it would be able to open up a bridge into like the Dusk Elf realm.
Yeah.
And like, weren't we thinking at one point about like traveling through the Dusk Elf realm because it might be easier to move the people. Like we could move people through the Dusk Elf realm faster than if we try and brute force them through the forest against the hobgoblins. Was that ever?
Yeah. Well, that was definitely like on the table as one of the things that we were considering. And I'm not saying that we should commit to one or the other right now, but I'm saying that if we want to re-examine and recommit to one or another plan, I think that it would be better to do that regrouped with the civilians than just hanging out in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, because we'll be there with them anyway, so whenever you, like, as soon as we get attuned to it, you know, we can pull everybody through, basically.
You were in that place for a while, right? Lavellis.
Yeah.
Yes.
And was there something special about it? Like time moved differently or something? Like
It's hard to say with how long I was there, because it was, as you might guess, dusk the whole time. So, you know, it was. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Matthew, but it was Wödy. Like time wasn't necessarily a strict progression.
Well, I mean, what you know is you did a bunch of shit in there, and then when you came back, almost no time had passed.
No time had passed.
So on the order of like a second or two.
Yeah. From my experience, I would estimate that it was like 8 hours-ish.
Okay.
But even then, there was a weird like time warpy thing that happened while I was in the Ruby Citadel. So who even knows with that regard?
Let's do the time warpy thing again.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Well, yeah, definitely. Okay, so
song.
either way, I agree. Worth looking into. Do we want to head back to the plebs?
I vote
Yeah.
aye.
Savannah.
I do vote aye.
Yes.
And skip the wankers that are still in the tower.
Skip the
Yeah, I
tower
think we
wankers.
can.
Yeah.
Go back to the cave
We can
wankers.
for now.
Yeah.
And like I say, we get back to the cave, we become in tuned, or one of them becomes in tuned with the orb, and then we can start doing a bit of spying as well. It's going to give us a big advantage to get tuned up,
To get what?
Yeah.
For sure.
tuned, whatever it is.
To
with
get
the
tuned
orb.
up.
So get tuned up, yeah. So I think, and then we can, reassure the villagers and give them our usual spiel about the mighty fights we did, and not let them know that Code died. He's just wearing a bit of funny red makeup.
Yeah, and I might adjust my capelet to cover my red arm.
Cool. Sounds like a
All
plan.
right, then let's say we're doing that. Yeah, we're going to head back towards the cave, the dragon cave.
Okay. You folks head off north, I believe, if my if my sense of direction hasn't completely failed me. And you leave Bloodskull territory. You pass the scarecrow that you found on the way in. I'd like everybody to make a perception
You know
check.
what? Friggin' cut the scarecrow down on the way, because the only reason we left it up was to not draw attention to ourselves.
You want me to make a perception check? Was that or everyone?
Want that in the open or in the tower?
In the tower, please. Perception checks in towers, please. Thank you. Wow. Somebody rolled really fucking well. It's appropriate that it would be Zoga.
We're about to be attacked. My spidey senses are tingling.
Oh, no.
Good thing I haven't used my best abilities.
We've walked into an ambush here.
Well, it's not an ambush yet. Zoga, do me a favor and make an. Do you have any skills that are int based that you're proficient with?
Skills.
Arcana and history and religion.
That you are proficient in. History. Your history is int and you're proficient in it.
Yes.
So let's use that. Go ahead. That's going to be our substitute for tactics.
Gotcha.
So go ahead and make a history check.
So this is making it like a tactics.
You're making. You're about to. You beat the DC to not be surprised by the things you're about to be attacked, and now you're making a tactics check to see if you can extend that to the rest of the group, and then no one's surprised.
Oh, awesome. Oh, it was almost 20.
It was almost 20.
Oh, man.
What? That was hard to watch.
Yeah, unfortunately, 12's not item.
This must be something that I haven't fought in a while.
No, that's true. So let's grab these guys.
Or I just can't quite perceive. I can't quite tell what it is that's coming, but I know it's out there. Everybody brace yourselves.
What? What? I love gnolls! Oh, man.
OD, Knowles.
Monsters.
Oh no! I'm gonna use
Disguise.
disguise self.
Oh no.
Remember, that's right. Use disguise self. Successfully disguise yourself as a gnoll. Very good. A plus.
Very good.
And then you infiltrate their cave.
Yep.
And they look at you and they're like, and they say, "Who are you?" in Knoll, which you don't speak.
Yeah. Correct. And then I started like,
so good.
I was or something, right? That's how I tried to get out of it.
He used to start jumping up and down and pointing.
Thing is, like, and none of the other players in the party knew what his disguised Knoll form looked like. We just knew that Knoll found because it was nighttime.
Yep.
And then
So when I
you left the
ran
cave.
out of the cave, you didn't know.
We were like, it's a Knoll.
Yeah, he runs out. You're like, "Look, there's a Knoll." Yep, that was awesome. That was prime D. I was gonna say that was peak D&D.
That was the first time I ever played.
It was, yeah, and it set the tone for the rest of your career.
Putting my way through it, yeah.
So this is where we'll end it. We don't need to fight this battle tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
But Zoga knows who these guys are. These guys are the
No claw fighter, no more. Okay.
these guys.
Cool.
These
Well,
guys.
you can really zoom in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at these guys.
These are the White Eye Pack.
We're out.
The old white-eyed pack.
By the way, the White Eye Pack is not just these 4 guys. They are.
It's a very small gang.
Yeah, no.
Like a fan club. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Blue
out
eyes
of
wide.
the Bloodskull territory, right? This is
Correct.
something else in this
Just
bloody
just on
forest
the other side
attacking
of
us.
the border.
Has anybody got like a squeaky toy?
That's not funny. All right, well that's it. We played. We made a tiny little bit of progress. You killed off Blooddrinker Vrin, which is a major milestone in this campaign.
Oh yeah.
And now you're on your way back to the humans. Next time we play, we'll make a lot of progress. Next time we play, it won't have been a month or whatever, 6 weeks since the last time we played, and we'll make a lot more progress.